Hi there, and welcome to Divine Resolution Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Chanel, and for those of you who are returning, thank you for giving me the opportunity to read for you again. This reading is intended for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, and I'm taking a look at your love life from now up until the end of September. So, Leo, it looks like somebody has really upset you. I feel like you've checked out of whatever connection you're in. I'm seeing the person that you're dealing with trying to reconcile either with you or with someone else. And that could be part of what's making you angry, is that this person could be giving attention to someone else. So let's clarify this because it looks like there's a lot of feelings being hidden here. It's almost coming across as like there being some kind of affair. So let's see what's going on with that. All right. So what this is looking like to me is that this person is not giving to you. It feels like you wanted something specific from this person and they didn't comply. It looks like you may have blocked this person. You have them like blocked at this time, or you're not speaking to this person. And they're pouring themselves into other areas of their life. And I think that that's super frustrating to you because they could have at one time told you, like, I don't have it to give. I'm not in a place where I can show up for you the way that you want. And because of their actions or because of whatever they said, you felt like that was unacceptable. Now it looks like they're doing a lot of work to pour into other people or other things. And they're making it look like they've moved on very quickly, is what this is looking like to me. It's almost like this person moved on so quick, it's got you wondering if they ever cared to begin with. Because how does that happen? Like, after everything that we've shared, how is it possible that you're so easily getting over this? For some of you, you wanted this person to like make a change, go to rehab, something along those lines. And it's almost like the next person they meet, they do it for them. There's something kind of like that where it could be something that you were like fighting for, right? You wanted a commitment or you wanted something out of this person and they could never do it. They could never get it together to give it to you. But now it looks like they're doing it for someone else very easily. And they're going all in on it. And that's making you very upset. I feel like this is a public display, whatever this is that this person is doing. And they are intentionally trying to upset you. So it's possible that you have like Cancer in your chart because Cancer got somebody kind of similar in their life. Or, maybe this person has Cancer in their chart. There's also Aquarius and Aries on the board, but I don't too much care about signs because I look at energy. I feel like, yeah, whatever this person is doing at this time, it feels like the final straw for you. You're in a place where you're letting them be with whatever they chose, whatever they have energy for, whatever they're putting over you. It's like that's where you can stay, right? Because it really feels like this person never cared at all based on their actions. And I think that's what some people don't understand is like, it's not just how you treat a person when you're with them, it's what you do when you're not with them. It's what you do after the fact. This person is trying to send the message that they don't need you. So if you're in separation from somebody, it's very possible that you're seeing them like post a lot of stuff about this new person that they're dealing with. And it's like, oh, I've never felt this way. Or finally, there's someone in my life who listens to me and really cares what I'm talking about. And it's like, you knew this person for a week. I showed up for you for years, right? There's something about this person perhaps hiding you or keeping you a secret. And I think that could have been a big part of your frustration was them never like assimilating you into their life or incorporating you in a way that was public. And now it feels like they're very publicly celebrating someone else, very publicly giving someone accolades that are really meant for you because you put in the work. You did everything that they're saying that this new person has done. And I feel like in the bigger picture, this is turning you off from love in general. It's making you not want to meet someone new because it's like, okay, I just invested all this time and I never got anything out of this, right? And then the next person comes along and they get everything that I should have gotten. I'm upset. I'm angry. I'm angry at love. I'm angry at this person. I don't understand what's so great about their new partner. I don't understand how any of the things they're saying could possibly be true when I was here. Like you were behind the scenes supporting whoever this was. And it feels like they never gave you your flowers. They never acknowledged you in a way that made it seem like you were a permanent fixture in their life, right? All the things you wish they would have said or done for you didn't happen. And I feel like you looked at this person and you're like, okay, I get why maybe they're not doing these things. It could be that you guys started off as an affair and so they didn't want to like publicly celebrate you because people are watching, or perhaps whoever they cheated on, like maybe they have mutual friends on their social media. And so they didn't want to like make anything public with you because they didn't want to deal with the backlash. And so it's almost like you understood, you accepted, kind of like, okay, I get where this is at. But I feel like enough time has gone by that you should be able to make the decision to invest in me, right? And instead, it looks like they're doing something else. It's almost like you help this person through the hardest time in their life. And instead of them acknowledging you and reciprocating, they went off and they're doing something else. And it's got you so angry that it makes you feel like you never want to speak to this person again, but you're also very cautious at this point about allowing anyone new into your life. Because it's like, what happened here, right? How did this happen? I think that you're at kind of a rough patch, and it sucks that this person is the reason for it, because it looks like you gave this person support when they were at their worst, right? As far as your future energy, I feel like eventually you will get back out there. And that's good because it doesn't look like anything's holding you back, right? So I do see you going off and dating. It's possible that you may decide to take a vacation or just travel a little bit to get out of the energy that you've been in, right? Maybe you take like a girls trip, or you go on a, men's retreat or a hike or some kind of like something just to be able to get clarity as to like why this happened or where you're at with all of this. So it looks like, well, you're off doing what you're doing. And this is kind of a solo thing. I don't see you like going and traveling with someone else. If you don't end up traveling, you could just be deciding to like take time to yourself to get clear about your future and what you want. For a lot of you, you could be considering just moving completely out of where you are and starting fresh, because it feels like this was the one thing in your life that was kind of working or that you knew to be true. And now that it's happened so abruptly, the way that it's happened, it's making you really reevaluate everything else in your life. Like, okay, this was my happy thing, or this was my good thing that was working when it felt like nothing else was working. And now this feels like a lie. This feels like a sham. What am I doing? What am I doing here? What's the point of any of this, right? As far as your person in the future, they're kind of weird. Like, whoever it is that they're giving attention to, that's not going to work out. And it's also not going to work out in a way that's very, very public. So it could be in the future that, like, say you go off the grid and you want to spend some time camping. When you come back and you check social media, right? All of a sudden, if you happen to follow this person or you check what's going on with them, the person that they're pouring into is coming through as a Six of Wands reverse, Queen of Pentacles reverse. So this is somebody who is a gold digger, or they just wanted attention. They could cheat. They're going to do something in a very public way that's going to make your person feel stupid, first of all, right? But it's not going to work out for them. Like, whatever this is that they're working on, they're going to get blasted like in a very public fashion by whoever it is that they're like trying to work through things with or trying to put on a pedestal. For some of you, you are like in an affair and you come back to social media, maybe this Two of Wands is like you taking a break from all of your socials, right? When you come back, it looks like this person is either in the process of getting a divorce. They're being very publicly slandered by whoever it is that they were so intent on working things out with, right? It's possible that they were on a break, or they told you they were broken up, or they weren't going back to a husband or wife, and then they leave you to go back and they're trying to fix things in this really public way. Whoever it is that they're pouring into, though, they're just using your person, and it's all going to blow up in their face. It's going to come out that this was a sham, this was a lie, right? And so you will get your revenge, or karma will come for this person, because as much as they're building up whoever this is right now, is going to be as much as this blows up in their face publicly. Okay? And once that happens, then you've got Knight of Cups, Page of Swords. Hey Leo, how have you been? Right? Sorry, I haven't been talking to you. You want to go out? You want to hang out? I'm feeling like you'll say no because you're pissed, right? 8 of Pentacles in the reverse with the Page of Cups in the reverse and the 9 of Cups in the reverse. There's nothing this person will be able to say at that point that's going to make you turn back around, right? It's very possible, with your advice being the 2 of Pentacles, Leo, that if this was the one thing that was keeping you where you are, or the one thing that felt like was going right, it's not going right, so that you can reassess everything and you can pick up and do something else, right? It's almost like this is the one thing that kept you where you are, or kind of kept you from going after what you wanted, because you were looking at this situation as evidence of like, well, I must be meant to be here because this is working. You get what I'm saying? And so the universe wants you to understand, like, you could have been blocking some really great blessings because you're not following your intuition, being that you were wrapped up in this, right? This is happening so that you'll release this, see this for what it is. Oh, wow. And 10 of Swords. End this connection, because whoever this is, it's like they're not even, I don't know if they're not single. It looks like this person is like stepping outside of a marriage or something, is really what this looks like. And there's something for you, but you have to stop being comfortable with being on the outside, on the outside of relationships, on the outside of life. Maybe this is happening so that you start building something that you want, rather than kind of allowing yourself to get pigeonholed in situations that are not a reflection of what you deserve. You get what I'm saying? I feel like this is coming to a close in your life. Yeah, you're supposed to be doing something else. You're being advised to save your money and to move. So I don't know if there's a location you've always wanted to be in, that you were like waiting for this person to get a divorce, or for them to get their life together in a way that they could come with you. But what I'm seeing is that the time is now. The time for you to do whatever it is you've been holding off on because of this, it's now, okay? This person, oddly enough, even once this blows up in their face, they will try to speak to you, but they're going to stand on their decision. And they may even accuse you of not seeing their perspective as to why they decided to go deal with this. You get what I'm saying? This is somebody who, regardless of whether they're right or wrong, they're going to make it seem like you having feelings around what they're doing is you being weak, or you being oversensitive. Because to them, they are looking at you like, okay, but I never gave you what you wanted, so clearly that wasn't an option. Or you were always the other person in the connection, and this was always me and my husband, and we had to fix things, and you knew that, right? Like, instead of this person owning what they've done, they're going to look at you like, how dare you be upset with the way I behave, when you knew that you were not a priority. Like, you knew that I couldn't just get up and walk away from whatever this was, right? And so that's not fair. You know what I'm saying? If somebody can treat you that way and then stand on it and say it with their chest, it's time to do something else. And that's why the universe is trying to get you out of this, right? 7 of Swords, 3 of Cups. The world, this person is sneaky. You know what I mean? And it's like, how long are you going to stay in a situation that you're not happy in? and hope that they do something else, or that they change or see your value or leave whoever this person is that they're so hung up on, and that they're giving to. Don't be like somebody's source of energy so they can stay in a toxic relationship. Because I feel like oftentimes with like empaths or light workers, you meet somebody who's in a really screwed up situation and you build them up and you give them all this energy. And instead of them like loving themselves because they're like, oh, wow, Leo thinks I'm amazing, so I must be amazing. And I deserve better than this. I should leave this and be with Leo. They're going to go right back to whatever this is with all the energy that you gave to them. And they're going to try to fix whatever this is because that's where they're at in their life. And then you're going to be looking stuck, right? It's not making this person change. It's not making them have to grow. It's not allowing them to sit in an uncomfortable situation long enough that they're like, you know what, I'm not getting what I need here. I need to leave, because they are getting what they need. They're getting it from you. And then they can go right back to whatever this is and do it in your face, right? So the universe is trying to get you out of this because you deserve more, and there's more for you, but it's somewhere else. So I guess what I'd say is like the time is now for you to start figuring out whatever's on your list that you've been meaning to do or that you've been holding off. Go do it, go explore, go live your life. And it's very possible that when you do that, you'll meet a whole new group of people that want exactly what you want and think the way you do and see your value. Your first oracle card is balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Let's see what else comes out for you. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Let's get one more. I'm really sorry you guys are going through this. What's your message for Leo? Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Bottom of your deck, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So I feel like this person, right, they're going to end up wanting to have you back in their life because they're going to feel really stupid after this blows up in their face. But you're being advised to love this person from a distance. Don't allow your empathy to suck you back in to something that's so incredibly toxic. This person did this to themselves, right? All right, Leo, sorry for kind of a tough message, but I do think there's some really good things coming towards you. You just have to make that first step to go after them, and don't allow this person to get you down. They don't seem like they deserve you. I'll speak to all of you again soon, but in the meantime, you take very good care of yourselves. Bye.